All content is publicly sourced and used under the USA Fair Use and UK Fair Dealing Guidelines. The things I say are strictly my opinion. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Sopranos Kingdom. My name is B, as in Bada Bing. Welcome to the first video of my new channel. I decided to start this channel because, just like all of you, I am a huge Sopranos fan. Seen every episode many times. Every day at work, when I'm not busy, I'll Google The Sopranos and look to see what the latest news is about the show. Even though it's been off for years, still like to see if anything new has come out about it. And I thought, why not start a YouTube channel so everyone who's as big a fan as I am can learn all the latest news that I learn. So let's dive into the article that I found. It's about how David Chase shopped the show around to many different networks who all passed. One, Fox, almost took the show, but they passed on it at the last minute, and it ended up at the port of last call, so to speak, HBO. And David says how different the show would have been if it ended up on network television as opposed to HBO. And it probably wouldn't have been the huge hit that it actually was. Let's take a look at this article. I found it on screenrant.com. I will link it in the description below. Sopranos, why David Chase struggled to get the show made. Despite The Sopranos being one of HBO's biggest shows of all time, series creator David Chase initially struggled to find his project a home. HBO's hit The Sopranos is retrospectively viewed as a groundbreaking series that altered the course of television in the 21st century. However, David Chase, the show's own godfather, initially struggled to get the gangster series made. The Sopranos premiered on HBO in January 1999 and concluded in 2007 as a six-season run. The Sopranos follows Tony Soprano, the patriarch of the Italian-American Jersey-based Soprano family and a capo regime underboss for the DeMeo crime family. Throughout the course of the series, Tony climbs the ranks of the crime organization, eventually taking over its leadership. While the Mafia served as a framework for the dramatic series, much of The Sopranos' plot dealt with Tony's personal life. The crux of the show was Tony's struggle to maintain a happy home life while balancing his responsibilities to the mob. The series saw the slow but steady disintegration of Tony's relationship with his wife Carmela. In many ways, the show was less about organized crime and more about marriage. David Chase actually pitched the series as being primarily about a middle-aged man in therapy who just happens to be in the mob. As Chase put it in his oral history for Vanity Fair, the show actually started as an idea he had for a feature film about a mobster in therapy. Originally, The Sopranos was pitched to Fox, who initially liked the idea. However, Fox passed after reading the pilot script, and Chase found himself and his project in development purgatory. The project first began because David Chase had been hired by the television production company Brillstein Gray, which was a collaboration between Bernie Brillstein and Brad Gray to develop a gangster series. Gray worked with Chase to sell the pilot script. According to Gray, every network passed. Thankfully, after Fox turned down The Sopranos, Gray was able to leverage his professional connections with HBO to set up a meeting about the series. As HBO co-president Richard Plepler states in the oral history, now hang on a second, the person at Fox that passed on this, how much do you want to bet that this person lost their job shortly thereafter? And also, Plepler, if you remember, when Tony got shot by Uncle Junior and he was in the hospital struggling for life, the doctor who was taking care of Tony was called Dr. Plepler. Remember, Meadow was asking him all kinds of questions, what kind of medicine they had him on, and Carmela said, you have to forgive her, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I remember distinctly that doctor's name was Dr. Plepler. So, former co-president of HBO, Richard Plepler, says, they came in here and said, here's the idea, 40-year-old guy, crossroads of his life, turmoil in his marriage, turmoil in his professional career, beginning to raise teenage kids in modern society, all the pressures of every man in his generation. The only difference is he's the mob boss of northern New Jersey, Oh, by the way, he's seeing a shrink. HBO liked the idea, and as Chase puts it, so I was plucked out of development purgatory at the last minute. The series creator is now thankful for what happens. I'm sure he is, as he believes that if The Sopranos had landed on network TV, it would have been different. Certainly, the show would have turned out much differently if it had been produced for Fox, and it's unlikely that the quality would have improved. Today, The Sopranos is remembered as one of the best television series of all times, an achievement Chase is no doubt proud of. Although the series concluded more than a decade ago, fans will soon get a chance to revisit some of its characters in the upcoming prequel film, The Many Saints of Newark. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification button. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. If HBO hadn't picked up the show, you think it would have been the hit that it was if it was on regular network television? Let me know what you think. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.